We're visiting Pikesville High School today in Baltimore, and we have some amazing musicians from all around the country here with us. And these musicians, like the people in the Impact Society, believe that we have a responsibility to do everything we can to help educate and influence students to make good choices.
We're really happy to have the Impact Society here today with us. The past year we've been instituting an advisory program where we bring all of our students together to try to develop in a non-academic class an atmosphere where they can learn about things about life. And one of those things, many of those things have to do with making smart decisions when it comes to drugs, alcohol, as well as how you handle social interactions and those kinds of things. So we're really excited to have the Impact Society here today to help us promote that, and it's actually part of our advisory program and something that we're going to bring to all of our students, and I think this is going to be a real special moment for everybody.
Everybody stand up, everybody's feeling good, say yeah!
The Impact Society is a nonprofit organization providing prevention and intervention educational programs and services. Our New Youth Culture Tour is an all-original music performance, school assembly roadshow, visiting schools and other youth organizations throughout Maryland. The program is designed to educate and influence students to make wise choices and avoid destructive decisions. We operate as the official contact for Maryland SAD. SAD is the leading prevention education program in the world, with over 350,000 students across the country, existing in 10,000 chapters in all 50 states. We believe that young people empowered to help each other stay safe is the most effective force in prevention education.
On the drums, graduated from Pikesville High School right here. Come on, come on.
The Impact Society is bringing a whole nother level of, these are the situations that are out there. We know you're facing them. Even if you don't want to tell your teacher, someone offered me drugs, or at this party, I tried drugs, or I'm an alcoholic, or whatever it is. If you don't want to talk about that with your teacher, this is a different way to say, okay, no holds barred. We're outside of the academic environment. Talk to us, let us talk to you and help you make good decisions. So.
And in 1987, I came to the end of the road with drugs and alcohol, and I put them down, and so far for good, hopefully. My kid will never see me drunk or high, hopefully. And she's a good kid, and I'm trying to instill in her a self-worth, because if you feel good about yourself and you know who you are, then you can't be bullied, I mean, you got to know that you're good and that you're a blessing and you were put here for a reason. Everybody's special in this room.
High school students have a lot of pressure, you guys are at the beginning, or they are at the beginning of starting their lives, really. And you have to make good choices, and now's the time to make them, because what you do now in junior high school and high school is going to be the cornerstone for the rest of your life.
We had 5 kids in this community overdose and die in the last couple months, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to hear these things, and it doesn't have to be that way. As a parent, I feel like I have a responsibility to get involved, to let these kids know what can happen when you go down that path. And the goal of the Impact Society is to get in front of as many kids as we can and try to educate them on the consequences of using and what life could be like by making better choices.
When I was in school, I was in 6th grade and I wanted to play drums. So I joined the 6th grade school band. And I could not do the buzz roll in the Star Spangled Banner. And the teacher told me, she said, put the sticks down, Devitto, you'll never do anything with the drums. So it was like, how could he tell if I was going to be a good or bad drummer, right? I'd say he was a bad teacher, discouraging me from a dream that I had, right?
I was so fortunate to be able to see the Beatles on TV and reignite my desire to do what I wanted to do, and to be in a band and play all around the world. And I've been around the world 12 times. And for something like that to eventually lead me here to this school to talk to kids about what it's like. And there's always something that wants to tear down the good that you're doing. And with alcohol and drug abuse, it was trying to tear down the good that we were doing. There's so many rock bands fall apart because of that. So now being clean and being able to tell kids, that's a farce, stay away from that stuff. It doesn't make you better, it makes you worse.
I made some bad choices in my life, but it led me to this, which is being part of the solution as opposed to being the problem. I party too much. I know what it's like to be 15 years old and have peer pressure and try to be the cool guy, and you know, people say, come on, man, you know, come on, take a hit of this, or do this, and come on. You're not cool by getting high and drinking. It's not cool.
I said, loud! Let me hear you say, yeah!
They really had something to say and something to teach, and being able to take their pictures and shake hands with them and have these conversations with them, it's absolutely like amazing. And there's like probably nowhere else I'd rather be right now. And it's like thinking to myself, like, I'm gonna be there one day, and you know, I'm gonna be that person, or I'm gonna be like them, and in these bands and everything, and having them talk to me about what it took and the hard times they've been through and stuff like that, it really meant a lot, and it only made me a lot more determined to do what I want to do.
We are thrilled to be partnering with SAD and with Clean Getaway, and to have the opportunity to get in front of kids, to share our real life experience, and to let them know that they can pretty much do anything they want in this world within reason, as long as they make the right choices along the way. And hopefully there's something that we can say, something that we can do to help them or prevent them from maybe going down some of the roads that we've traveled, some of the destructive roads. And if there's anything that we can do to influence them, to help them make wise choices, that's what we're all about, and that's what we're all here for today.
Nice job, kids. Be safe, be sober, and be smart.